It's the video I was telling you I was going to make you on compost tea. Few ingredients, very simple. Basically what compost tea is a bunch of compost with bacteria, loaded with bacteria. Stuff's got tiny little creatures in it that what we do is we help them to multiply, so that once we pour this into our soil, those little bacteria feed the soil. And the way fertilizers do it that you buy in the store, fertilizers will feed the roots of the plant. They feed the plant itself at the root. What we're trying to do is we're trying to put the ingredients into the soil, these little bacteria, and they'll feed the soil that feeds the plant. And that's the way it was meant to be. So what we're doing is we're putting these bacteria in there. They're creating the potassium, the nitrogen, the phosphorus. They're doing all that, and that's feeding this plant. And it also, if you spray this stuff on the leaves, it also helps to protect them. It puts a little protective coating on it, and a lot of the bugs don't like it. So if you come over here, I'll show you what we got. This is what I do. I get a pair of pantyhose. That's my tea bag. I use a cup. And what I do is I put this on, if you'll show them right here. I sleeve this just like you would be putting a sock pantyhose on a foot, just so that that little thing keeps that open. Alright? So then you just fill it with the compost. You fill this up and keep working that compost down into the sock. Oh, that's too big. Get you some good hot compost. And you work it down into that sock till you have it full. You tie it off. And what I like to do is tie both ends together, because I don't use the pantyhose more than once unless I'm running low. Then I'll use it again. Let me get this out of here. Close that up. And we'll head in here to where we actually make the tea. Alright, what we have here, if you'll look down here, we have just regular water. Now this is well water, so there's no chemicals in the well water. If you were to use city water, there'd be chlorine and fluoride in that water, and what you want to do is you want to aerate that, let it sit for a while with this air pump going. See the bubbles? Creating bubbles. It's aerating that. It'll take all that chlorine and fluoride out of your water, so all you have left in there is the water. About 20-30 minutes before you add anything to it, because if you put the tea bag in there with those chemicals, you're going to kill the bacteria. And all we have here is a pump. This little jewel here, you'll get this at Walmart for about $15, $20, and these little air stones on two. I run 2 pots normally, 2 batches. I have a splitter coming off of there, and I have 2 hoses with 2 separate pumps. Air stones. Anyway, you just put that down in the water, add your tea bag, like so, and then feed it. Oh, don't want that to go on there. Alright, then you feed it. Just a little molasses. You put in about 1 or 2 tablespoons, and that's it. In about 24 hours, that'll be good to go. You start pouring it directly on your plants. The way I do it is I take a little cup and just pour it right over the plant, trying to get the leaves, the stems, and feed the roots. I even use it on my starters. But another way to do that would be to put it into your watering container, and you can mix this right to your water, dilute it about 50-50 with the water and the tea, and pour it over your plants as well. Well, I hope that helps. Hope you all understood what I was trying to say. If you got any questions, comments, please put them down below. Once again, I appreciate y'all coming out and watching, and like I said, we're learning together. I learned this from somebody else who's teaching it to me, and if you guys got any questions or comments or way to do it better, I'm still willing to learn. Thanks again, y'all. Y'all go play in the dirt.